gosh, how's everybody doing? Hello, everybody. So I'm going live in the group. I'm actually going to wait on a couple of people to come on. Let's see. Oh, they got some new stuff on here. This is dope. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to wait on a couple of people to come on. I'm going to share this to a couple of places. And we are going to get started. Sorry that I was running late today. I say that all the time. But I had, get the lighting a little bit better. I had some issues with my ponytails. My ponytails were like totally being unruly. My locks were being unruly today. They had a mind of their own. But I am super excited to be here with you guys today. And hopefully you guys got to make it. I got to make sure I get to alert some people. I know quite a few people wanted to make this. So this is a really exciting topic, an exciting event. This is kind of like social / business / holistic. So I get to incorporate and merge the various different styles of me together. And we're going to get into that a little bit further. So I'm going to kind of introduce you to who I am. And then we're going to talk about, things like what is law of attraction, and we're also going to talk about like what is a vision board and various different tools that you can use to start to manifest and create your desires, have those things come into fruition. So hello and welcome to whoever just joined. Go ahead and hit that like button if you can hear me okay. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm kind of waiting on Facebook to do its thing, so guys don't miss this, but of course I'll always have a replay up here as well. All right, so I'm going to get over here so I can see what you guys are seeing. And like I said, I'm really, really excited. I got my vision board from last year here to show you guys. And then, of course, I'm going to talk about my journey with it, okay? So last year was my first year doing it, and it was really, really powerful, guys. And I just, I kind of want to give you guys tips and tools along the way so you don't have to complicate it and make it too extravagant and thinking that, I have all this stuff or have to go out and buy all this stuff because, I'm all about saving money. I enjoy that. So let me get on Facebook here. Welcome to whomever just jumped on. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in because we got 2 people. And as far as I'm concerned, being the singer, if one person is in that audience, you put on a show as if it was 100 people, okay? So I appreciate you guys showing up. Welcome to the 2nd annual Vision Board Party. And we're going to go ahead and jump into it, okay? So I can't see who you guys are. I'm doing this a little different because I'm going live inside of my group. So let me get on over there so I can see what you guys are seeing. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. Let me go ahead and introduce myself for those who don't know me. Most likely you're seeing this on my business page. My name is Zipporah. I am an online marketing strategist and a coach. So I show people how to use online marketing strategies to take their business and their brands to a next level. Okay, so with coaching, as far as coaching, my coaching style is a little different because we take a holistic approach so that you get clear about and tap into the authenticity of who you are, and you're able to bring that into your marketing and your branding. And so how can I do all that together? Because I do have experience as a holistic practitioner and holistic studies for 16 years. So I've just kind of incorporated that in because that's all of me. And so I definitely want to bring the vision board party to you guys because this is something that can work and is beneficial for everyone. Okay, so, and you can use it for different things, So we're talking about manifestation. We're talking about law of attraction. We're talking about bringing those goals and desires into fruition, okay? We're talking about why is it that I put in the efforts, but I'm still not getting the results, okay? And this can be in any area of your life. So, make sure that anything that I say, take what you need and leave the rest. Feel free to research anything. If you did get a chance to check out the link that I had going around earlier, then you should have been able to get the ebook. So if you didn't get that, just let me know and I'll make sure you get that too. But definitely, sorry guys. Oh, here I am. I just had to check and see if I saw me. Okay, so but definitely you want to make sure that you're making it personal and unique to you, okay? So everybody's vision board does something different. Just think about it in an art class in kindergarten. It could be freestyle. Each and every child in that classroom is going to have a different, unique picture or painting or design that's their expression, okay? So that's kind of what your vision board is going to be. You know what it is that you want to work on. You are ready to get clear about those things, and we're going to talk about ways to go about doing that here shortly, okay? So let me go ahead and show you guys my vision board first from last year. Unfortunately, I have to have this in, landscape, whatever. All right, so I'm going to try to slide this through. I got crypto coming in, guys. All right, so this is last year's. I don't know if you guys can see it. All right, so I don't know if you can kind of get the gist, but I had everything encompassed on there, okay? Because I wanted to focus on mind, body, spirit. That's what I wanted. I wanted everything, okay? I wanted to be more spiritually in tuned. I can always work and progress and grow and transform and take it to the next level. I felt like I was getting a little stagnant there. I wanted better relationships in my family and with certain particular people in my life, okay? I also wanted to travel a lot, okay? I wanted desperately to get out of the living situation that I was in at the time. And let's see, what else was on here? The love relationship, that one was kind of interesting. That was a little tricky, guys. So I did have one, but it didn't last long. It didn't last long at all. So I guess that wasn't, I guess I wasn't ready for that. So pretty much, and then of course finances, success, leveling up in business and things like that. And pretty much everything on my board came true, with the exception of the travel. My travel plans obviously got thwarted this year, as did so many others. But what I did notice out of doing this vision board is I got so much more out of it than I thought I was going to get. I thought it was going to be a visualization tool that I just stuck on the wall, and all kinds of good stuff was going to happen to me. Even having the experience that I had that unrealistic expectation. But what I didn't realize is when we were putting this tool out there, we're going to talk about this in deeper detail. When I put this tool up, I was communicating and kind of making a contract with the universe that, okay, I'm ready to experience these things on a physical plane, okay? Not just in my ideas and my thoughts and in my dreams, but I'm actually ready to bring that stuff down here onto the physical realm, okay? So that's how deep we're getting with this, okay? So we're talking about bringing stuff from our thoughts and our ideas and actually making them tangible stuff that you can touch and experience, okay? So that required a lot of change within inside of myself, okay? That required a lot of different mindset changes I had to make. That required a lot of different habits I had to, hello, welcome everybody. A lot of habits I had to change. That also included people. People, places, and things began to change and began to align more with what was on this vision board. And as I was able to do that, things started happening and coming more freely to me. And honestly, guys, I know that 2020 was a difficult year for a lot of people, and I definitely, have compassion for that. But 2020 for me was a extremely good year, and it was one of the best years I've had in a long time, okay? So I'm super stoked to be doing this a second time around, guys. Second year, and I already know what's gonna happen. That's the really exciting part about it. So this year is gonna be even more powerful, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it because I think we've had a couple of people on here now. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. And we're going to talk about law of attraction. So some people on here may be familiar with law of attraction. Some people may not. There is, of course, obviously research out there. If you've got the ebook that I sent out, it's got definitely some links to some great, really solid resources in there. So check that out. But my definition and my interpretation of what law of attraction is basically everything is comprised of energy. Okay, so everything out there, the trees, we are, our pets, and we're all like in the universe, and everything responds and feeds off of energy, okay? So over time, the things that we think about and the things that we've experienced can actually affect what our reality is, the world that we're living and what we're experiencing. And that goes, once again, for all areas of your life. This could be your business, this could be your family, this could be losing weight, this could be being healthier, being more spiritual, whatever it is to you. Something, if you're not manifesting and you're not where you want to be right now, there's something that's off. And so usually law of attraction helps with different tools like vision boards, affirmations, writing down goals and things like that to kind of reprogram and restructure the mindset to actually start asking for and working in cooperation with the universe and to receive what it is that we want and desire here on this physical plane. Okay, so and that's a big deal, like especially when we're talking about money mindset. I actually had a breakthrough the other day, and money mindset is a tricky one, and it's one that takes a long time. It's not necessarily something you're going to snap out. There's layers and layers and layers on money mindset. But anyway, so that is my interpretation of law of attraction. Once again, like I said, if you guys get the ebook, which the free ebook planner, it should be the link in here somewhere. Then I've got a link on much more in detail about the law of attraction. So now we're going to talk about what is a vision board. So a vision board is basically, we kind of covered that a little bit. It's basically a tool that is used that looks like this or something like this. This is mine, obviously. So so basically it's got pictures on it. I've got affirmations on it. I've got, whatever it is that you want to put on it. I've got income goals here at the top, right here, which these are some pretty big numbers, guys, and I hit 3 of those. 3 of those, okay? Needless to say, that was not my story last year this time, okay? So, and how it happened, that's another thing too. Once you start to put this stuff out here in the universe, don't be so attached to the how it's going to happen, because like I said, the universe is just going to come through and support whatever it is you want. So if you say you want prosperity and abundance, it can come in all kinds of different ways, okay? I had, some random stuff where like people was giving me money yesterday, and I was like, and I didn't want it. I didn't need it, but they were like, no, I want to do this. And I was like, you know what? I was going to say no, but I was like, you know what? No, this is me stopping what the universe is giving me, and how it's supporting me. So I went ahead and accepted it, because what the hey, but so little things like that, don't be so attached to how it's going to look or the outcome of it. You just focus on what it is that you want to desire, what you want to manifest, taking the action steps, and of course, being open and available to the different opportunities that are going to come your way. Okay. So that is what I consider a vision board to be, a visualization tool that's used to manifest things, and you can put pictures on it, affirmations on it, whatever resonates with you as to what you want to create in your life. And there's nothing too big or too small either. Okay, so it's like I said, just keep it very personal to you. Use the tools and the tips that I give as suggestions, but at the end of the day, you want to kind of, come into your own understanding of what it is that you need, okay? And then, of course, if you guys do this, by all means, come back and show me. I want to see what your vision boards look like. When I do mine for this year, I always put it up so you guys can kind of see. I think I'm going to do things a lot different on my board, because mine was a little structured. It had like little blocks and pictures. You can get fun with it. There's lots of examples that you guys can see. Hey, and welcome to everybody for tuning in. Okay, so we covered what law of attraction is. We covered what a vision board is. And so we're going to talk about other tools that you can use before we get into how to make the vision board. Hey, Celeste, thanks for tuning in. Welcome. So we're going to talk about some other forms of tools that you can use for manifestation. Okay, so when you do the vision board, obviously that's great. So when you put an intention on it and stuff like that, we're going to talk about that a little later. The more tools that you have and use, the more powerful, the more potent, the more expedient the results are going to be from your, your efforts that you put out. So something that I wanted to talk about is the 5x55 method. Some people may or may not have heard about that. You can definitely Google that as well, and it's on YouTube. I also have a link to that information, full out, complete way that is done inside of the ebook. But basically, it's utilizing numerology, so it's utilizing the power of the numbers. It's also utilizing the power of writing. So when you're writing goals down and you're writing affirmations or you're journaling, there is something very, very powerful when you're mentally thinking about it, when you're visually seeing it, when you're actually physically doing it. Those 1, 2, 3 moves are actually very, very powerful and kind of etch things inside of what it is that you're trying to create. So you'll definitely want to check that out. That's one method. Affirmations, being able to be mindful of how to reprogram that thought process so we can start to believe in and attract what it is that we want to receive. So if you have affirmations, you may be saying things like, Never saying like, oh, I don't have enough money for that, or oh, I can't afford that. You don't want to say things like that, because the universe is supporting whatever it is that you're saying, you're asking for. The universe is neutral. It's not like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. It's like, well, that's what they asked for, so that's what I'm going to do. So if you're saying and speaking things like that when it comes to money mindset, or oh, I'm tired, I'm too big, and things like that, and I can't exercise, then you're creating that reality for yourself. Okay, so you want to be mindful of different types of affirmations. You can stick these on your mirror. You can have them inside of your car. We get lots of them, obviously, on Facebook when we motivate one another. But just starting to speak life and power into what it is that you want and over yourself, period, so that you're just walking and attracting and attracting and attracting. So those are great tools as well. And then, of course, writing down. So we're going to go into how to create the vision board, okay? So the most important and most powerful part of your vision board is going to be your intention. And that's why I said to make sure that it's something that resonates with you. Take my tools, take my suggestions, go out there and research it, go Google it, get the ebook, YouTube some stuff, and then take all that information and see what applies to me, what doesn't. Yeah, I can take some of that, I can leave some of that, and that's how you're going to be able to kind of process what it is that you want to get clear about focusing on your vision board, okay? And so you don't want to have like it just over the top crowded with all kinds of stuff, but you want to focus on some main stuff, whatever that is for you. So the number one most important part of your vision board is always going to be your intention. Remember, your intention behind and before and after everything that you do is what it's really all about. Okay, so if you set in your intention, you know what it is you want to work on. You say, I want to get clear about my let's say business. I want to be more successful in business. Then we want to get specific about what success looks like for you. What is success? How much money is success? And don't be afraid, okay? But notice and pay attention. So if you say, I want to make 10 G's a month, $10,000 a month, every month, okay? 10,000 plus a month, every month, okay? So notice if yourself says, oh, wait, maybe I should move that number back. Or maybe, you know what, maybe not every month, every other month. Then that's a clear indicator that there's some money mindset issues going on there. Okay, so just be prepared. Don't be afraid to put the 10,000 up there, but just know that there's going to be a lot of work to get to that 10,000, mainly mindset. So you want to say that I know I see that I have a money mindset issue. I'm going to make sure that I work on some specific affirmations for prosperity, abundance, and wealth while I'm doing this. Okay, so you just kind of want to make it very clear and very resonant to you. And then also the whole time that you're doing this, thinking about the process, pay attention to the feelings that are coming up inside of you, because these are most likely going to be the things that have been blocking you before in your abundance. Because like I said, this is your thing. Like my vision board really showed me a lot about myself, and it really was very beneficial. So I'm going to take a pause here because I want to talk about some of the things that actually manifested from my vision board. I showed you guys the vision board and what was on it, but I didn't tell you what I actually manifested. Okay, so that place that I hated so much, and it wasn't a bad place. I didn't like it. I just didn't like staying there, and I was there, and I don't even know why I was there so long. Well, I moved out of there, and I moved into a place that almost looks identical to one of the pictures that I have here. Okay, so that was one really, really big thing. Like I said, I hit 2 of those really large income goals, and just not the third one, and was on my way to it. Like I said, the little love life thing, that was, it was what it was. Be careful what you ask the universe for. I didn't say I wanted a long-term one, I guess. I don't know. So I got what I got, and I'm okay with that, and I learned a lot out of that. As far as my spiritual studies, I got really into with my Qigong again. Watching what I was eating, different types of supplements, my CBD, sea moss gel, black seed oil, all that good stuff. And then at the very end, I ended up getting into another course, which is helping me to grow and expand on even bigger levels. But the biggest thing that I noticed was the business, my business. My business expanded on all levels, guys. So even while I was going through these changes and, changing and peeling back these layers to be able to attract what it is that I wanted, my business was like consistent the entire time, and it was amazing. I gained so much skills out of it. I learned so much. I expanded my business in many different levels and multiple streams of income, which was always a goal of mine, is now a reality of mine. Having my own course was a goal of mine. I launched a course in October. I always said, oh, and here's another really cool thing. even if there's things that you don't have on your vision board. Say, for instance, it may be goals that you had 2-3 years ago. Don't be surprised if those start to pop up and become manifested as well. Why? Because you're clearing out all of this stuff. You're beginning to attract, and now that thing that from 2-3 years ago, it fits. It has a place to go. So I always wanted to create a ebook. I was like, oh, I'm going to write an ebook. I'm going to write an ebook. Guys, I've written 4. I can write an ebook now in an afternoon, you know. So just pay attention to those things that'll show up for you in your life based on your vision board. Okay, so that's cool there. Intention is everything. Get clear about what you want to actually put on your vision board. And then we want to talk about how to create it, okay? So you can get as creative as you want. Think about, put yourself in the mind of being a kindergartner again in art class, where it's free time, where you can just be as creative and fun and go ahead and really work with that right brain side of yourself to tap into your intuitive self as well. So it may look different than mine, but most people get a poster board of some sort. Really cheap, guys. You can get this stuff at the Family Dollar, Walmart, Target. Doesn't have to be Hobby Lobby. And then you can also, people cut out sometimes magazines. Now, most people don't have magazines anymore, but if you do have magazines lying around and you're able to pull out pictures out of that, that's awesome too. But what I use, because I'm a digital girl, is I just, find pictures online. I find really good quality pictures of exactly what it is that I want. Because a magazine, you may have to kind of search around for something that kind of looks like what it is you want. But online, you have a better chance of coming up with some images that you can just print off, guys, and cut it out, and you can paste that onto your board. You can add affirmations on there. Oh, let me show you something really cool. I came across this inside of a place called Crystal Vision in Hollywood, Florida. So they do like Reiki classes and all kind of cool stuff. And I went in there to get some crystals for a friend. And it's an abundance book. So I thought this was so cool. And I put this on my vision board. I ended up adding this to my vision board later, but it was really cool. I'm gonna put it on the next one too. Because I wanted to always, have abundance. Prosperity is mine. I am always abundant. Finances are always coming to me. I constantly have streams of income flowing to me of all different kinds in many different ways. I help other people with the abundance that I receive. Those are the things that you want to speak over yourself. And even when you're saying it, you can feel the power. It's like, yeah, this is empowering. This is empowering, because we want to start to become what it is that we want to attract. Okay, and that's the big trick behind the vision board. The vision board is a tool, and it's to kind of initiate you into taking action and being strategic and more focused and mindful about your goals and how to bring those in. So hopefully that helped you guys. I'm thinking, is there anything that I left out? No, I don't think so. I think that's the most important stuff I wanted to get to you guys. I would be really interested to see anybody, who actually does a vision board, and to see some of the things that are happening for you. But I will say this, because it is important, and I don't know, maybe some people don't take things as deeply as I do because of my spiritual practices, but be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for, because the universe will provide it. Okay, like I said, it's very neutral. It's not like, oh no, I think you shouldn't. It's just like, okay, you want that here, no problem, we can make it happen fast. And so be careful what you ask for. That's why it's real clear to get clear about your goals. Because say, for instance, you put down, I want to be a millionaire by next year, which is a very lofty goal. But just imagine the amount of work that it's going to take to be a millionaire within a year, So just get ready for that kind of stuff. And you want to be kind of realistic about it, and just get clear about what's necessary for you, what it is that you want to see in your life. And then, of course, start, finding some affirmations that support that, listening to different types of things on YouTube. Definitely pay attention to the people that you're around, and that goes for family too, because we can love family from afar. And, just really get clear about what it is that you want to see come into fruition in 2021. I honestly believe that putting a vision board out there and up there, your intentions, writing down your goals, getting clear about these different practices. Sorry guys, we're just ending shortly anyway. Is really going to help you to take your business to the next level, your love life, your family, spiritual life, whatever it is that resonates with you. So hopefully you guys got some value out of this. I do appreciate each and every person that showed up. For everyone that did show up, I'm going to make sure that I drop into, if I can see you, there is a 12 card printout that I'm going to give you guys so that you can actually cut them out. And it's got like little powerful words on there like hope and faith and all that good fun stuff, and it's nice and decorative. So you can actually cut that out and use that on your vision board if you choose to. And then somewhere in here I've got the link, but I'm going to drop it again. That is to the free vision board ebook. And so it has a lot of the stuff that we covered today, with a lot of the links that you can go and do further research on, like law of attraction and the 5x55 method. Oh, and then there is something called activative script writing. Now, I didn't even talk about that because that's really, really advanced. So if you think it's something that it resonates with you, go for it. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Like I said, it's a really, really good, it's a really, really deep, advanced thing. You're very welcome, Wendy. Thank you so much for showing up, guys. So until the next time, guys, have a phenomenal rest of the year. Happy holidays to you. And let's go into 2021 on purpose, in purpose, with clarity. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening.